that I don't care. Where wise men never tell, wise men never fall. So how I can know I felt my life begin. So when I throw hard and this rush in.
Y'all know nothing about y'all. It's too old. That's right. Y'all just way back there walking. Well, if you listen to it, you saying some real stuff. We're going to go into a little bit of this fake love people got.
So how I made a know when we missed. Girl, I felt my life again. So then your heart, let's get this rush in. Just look at the heart. Just because
Most High in Christ. Clap it up, clap it up. That's a little old school, y'all. We got to dig back sometime, man. We got to get back into, what was going on, how a lot of the things that we believe that we left. One of the things was what the brother was talking, that's Brooke Benton, in case y'all want to know. Fools rush in. That's an old school saying. Fools rush in where wise men never go. Meaning a wise man ain't rushing in to what the things that to draw a fool into. You know what I mean? He said he carries his heart above his head, meaning his emotions above what, above his thinking. He's emotional, his heart. So he's rushing on in like a fool because his heart, this is his emotion. He's reacting like that instead of being a wise man and not acting on his emotions. That's why he said wise men never fall in love, which is a true saying. Why? We know love. What is love? Go ahead.
According to the Bible study?
Yes, of course. Everything according to the Bible here. That's how we live our life. Go ahead. Get the scripture, as a matter of fact. Matter of fact, get the scripture. Y'all should know that scripture already. But anyway, you know what I mean? A fool acts off his emotion. And we're going to go into a little bit about this Valentine's foolish holiday. Bunch of fools out there. They ain't doing what the Lord say. In other words, a wise man going to obey the laws of God. We're dealing with a woman. A woman is emotional. It ain't a good trait. It's not good for a man to operate as a woman, as emotional. That got to be trimmed off, man. You got to be steadfast, man. You got to be secure in what you're doing. Right. You understand? Or else, you could just, you all being carried out on any damn wave anywhere because of your emotions, man. Right. Man shouldn't be like that. Now, a woman, she's emotional. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Where we at? Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 John, chapter 1, verse 6.
Uh-huh.
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
You see that? That's excellent. This is love. Not what you think is love. Not no emotional thing. Why? God created the body, didn't he? God created man and woman. And he created marriage.
Right.
He created what marriage was. You didn't create it. You go into your mind and believe in things. We got the story, don't we? Got the story of the sister. Man, this, you know what I'm saying? We walk after his commandments. That's what love is. Love is you be a woman, I be a man. We respect the position that the Lord gave us and how we supposed to raise a family, man. You can't go in your own mind thinking how you want to behave as a man and raising a family. You ain't going in your mind and say, oh, it's about pleasing your woman. Make the, how does it say? Make the woman happy. You have a happy wife, happy life. Stuff like that. You got to be a man, man.
Right.
You got to stand up and be in the position that the Lord called you to be as a righteous brother, man. Obeying the laws of God. Read on. Read it from the top.
Oh God. And this is love.
And this is love, not no emotions. Wise man, hold on. A wise man knows love ain't about no emotion. You being emotional. You know what I mean? Love is about you. As a matter of fact, in Joshua, we about to read where when Caleb got that mountain, he made a declaration that whoever kills these Africans, I forgot which group they were called. I think it was the Anakim or something like that. He said, whoever kills them can have my daughter take my daughter. She ain't put up no fight. You know what I mean? She wanted that warrior. You know what I mean? Love is you obeying it. And here's another thing. Isaac and Rebekah, right? Isaac, hold on, what's the story? Isaac never even seen Rebekah. Huh? Feel that, huh? You can pull it if you want. But when Abraham made his servant promise that when he said, don't get no wife for my son around here. Because y'all know Abraham left and went to the land of Canaan, of course. Don't get it from Babylon. Don't get no wife from around here, because why? There weren't nothing but Africans around there. But go back to where I'm from. And what? Get a daughter from my people. Black woman, Latino woman, Native American woman. And if she kind, the criteria was kind and respect, kind, respectful. Y'all know the scripture I'm talking about, right? And then she went, well, get it when she was in the field. When she said, who the heck? She was saying, who is this? Like she never even met. Check that out. That's deep. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, and verse 61. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24. In verse 59, and they sent away Rebekah, their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said unto her, thou art our sister. Be thou the mother of thousands of millions.
You see that? Rebekah, boy, go ahead, read on.
And let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate them.
And let your seed possess the gate of those that hate them. That's deep right there, boy. Right. You know what I mean? Well, go ahead, let's go. And what is it saying? Why is it saying let her seed? Does that mean women got seed? Some idiot gonna say, it said let her seed, see? We always got idiots that gonna say something stupid like that. What does it mean? Somebody. Anybody online, get the people online too, if they answer. Let her seed, why? Real simple. Real simple. Anybody want to add? Y'all don't want to take a shot? I'm going to answer. Go ahead, somebody.
Yeah, bro. I have Judah said her child.
What? Let her seed.
You say her child, sir. Like her seed is her child. Her child.
Right. It's saying let her seed. Right. But I want you to That's correct. It's her child, but she's gonna be married to a brother. And the people that hate, of course, it's talking about us, Israel. Meaning he went to go get a sister. It's all through the Bible. He went to go get a sister, and her seed, which she's going to be righteously married to a brother, she'll possess the gate of those that hate them. All through the Bible, man. All through the Bible. Somebody stop right there. This is another scripture. Give me Song of Solomon 5:1.
So
go ahead.
Captain Yakazak said, it's the seed her man put in her.
It's exactly the seed her man put in her, but her seed, let her seed. Remember they said in Genesis, it's definitely the seed a man put in her. But this is meaning they given this whole saying, the whole scenario is talking about her being married righteously and the seed that come out of her from a brother is going to possess the gates of their enemies. In other words, it's talking about, of course, he went on the whole journey to find a sister to bring back to Isaac. Y'all know that, right? That's why I'm saying this is, what he's saying right here is really spiritual, because he's talking about not just any man. He's not giving his daughter to no white man and saying, let her seed possess those that hate them. He's not giving it to the Arabs. This is the brothers he's going to be, what I'm saying, that he's giving his daughter to. Go ahead. What you got?
Song of Solomon.
Yeah, read that real quick.
This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 5 to verse 1.
This is my scripture right here. I love this scripture. Go ahead.
I have come into my garden.
Here's Solomon. Solomon making a proclamation about, marriage. He said, I'm coming to my garden, what?
My sister, my spouse.
My sister, my spouse. What does that mean? Go ahead.
He got a wife of his nation.
That's right. Give him a hand. That's exactly what he's talking about. Y'all know Solomon, Adam made that same declaration back during the time. This is Solomon making it again. You know what I mean? Read on. Where we stopped at
verse 62. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 62. And Isaac came from the well of Laharan, for he dwelt in the south country.
Right.
Isaac went out to meditate in the field at the eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming.
And he saw them coming back from their journey. Read.
And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. For she had said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us?
Who is this man right here? She got off the camel and said to the servant, well, who's this man right here coming to meet us? That's Isaac. That's who the servant went on a journey to get the wife for him. You understand?
Right.
Read on.
And the servant had said, it is my master.
It is my master. Read.
Therefore she took a veil and covered herself.
She covered herself. She covered herself. You know what I mean? She felt, like she needed to cover herself for this man, to present herself in a way, as right to this man. Read on.
And the servant told Isaac all the things that he had done.
So now he pulled the servant over. Let me talk to you for a minute. Servant laid it down. Yeah, I went over there. This sister, man. Oh man, it was almost incredible how she just came up and started being hospitable. You know what I mean? Kind and nice and offering I'm like, a damn near the servant like, this got to be of the Lord. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's damn near like that because the way she was acting. and that she came as like when he on a journey to find the sister, and then she came out of nowhere, and boom, his journey was damn near over. Read on.
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
Hold up. Now Isaac took this woman. As he heard that good report, he was like, yeah, that's what I like that. And he took his woman into his. He took Sarah into his mother's tent. Read on.
And took Rebekah.
Not forced her. There are a lot of people thinking it took her. He forced her. No, that's the taking, meaning he talked sweet words to her, gained her up, got her to like, you know what I mean? Like him and all that. Read on.
And she became his wife.
She became his wife in that tent. They didn't say nothing about no preacher in that tent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because sex is marriage, of course. Y'all know that. Right. I ain't got to even have a class on that, do I? I don't think so. She became his wife because they had sex in that tent. Right. And then what did it say?
And she became his wife.
Keep going.
And he loved her.
Wait a minute. He loved her? How is that possible? I didn't love her. He just met her. Can you love a woman you just met? Yes or no? I'm asking y'all. The scriptures say he loved her.
Right.
What does that mean? I don't understand. Huh? Go ahead.
He taught her the law, statutes, and commandments.
That, over time, yes. Right. He loved her because she was a sister and a good sister. She came from stock. He knew who her family was. He knew that this was of the Lord. He heard the report. Said the servant told him what went down. He like, oh yeah, damn, that's exactly what I need that, John. And wasn't nothing wrong with what they did.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't. Of course, you come to school, you got measures put in place to protect you and that woman. We're in a different time, but yeah. Go ahead, Jediah.
If I could, you bring it out, it's so heavy, sir. And it stresses the importance, you know what I mean, of marrying a sister and marrying a brother. Even when Rebekah sent Jacob to her brother Laban, the first thing Laban said when he quoted Adam, he said, surely you are the bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh.
Right.
Stressing the importance, you're going to marry a brother and a sister.
Right. He quoted Adam. There. He said, he said it. But that was real dear to them to marry somebody of their kindred, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not transgress the Lord in doing that. Go ahead and bring the situation with this sister up, man. Because this is ridiculous. And listen, this happens all the time. All the time, man. All the time. These interracial relationships / marriages always end in a disgusting way. Always end with, of course, the woman being destroyed. See, a woman or man that's in this relationship, they're the ones that get destroyed. Look at Lamar Odom. That brother damn near destroyed, tried to take his own life, married to that old heathen. You understand? Transgressing the Lord's laws. It's all kinds of occasions. Why? Because in their mind, of course, it goes back to slavery and a whole bunch of things that took place in their way of demeaning you, teaching you to hate yourself, teaching you ain't nothing, and raising their people up like they great and wonderful, and to worship and honor and all that. Teaching you about your hair, like your hair is something that should be hated. That's ridiculous, man. Right. You know what's ridiculous? When a sister says she's going natural, Y'all hear sisters say that? Going natural? That's ridiculous to say that, ain't it? Why would you have to go in that? Do white women say I'm going natural? No, they don't. I'll tell you another thing that's ridiculous. You ever seen a white woman wear a bush? Put a bush in her head and walk down the street like. But you see sisters like, because we are damaged. Slavery has left its marks on us, man. Slavery has destroyed. It's trickled down. It's a generational curse, man. It's all the way down. It trickles down to right now. A lot of people carrying those same ideologies and all. You got it for me?
I have a story, sir.
Oh, you got the story. Okay, no sweat. Now check this out. This is a football player. I think this is Seahawks. Play for the Seahawks, man. White boy. White boy. Married to a sister? Or I don't know. Okay, married. So married to a sister. This is what happened. Read the story real quick.
Seahawks Chad Wheeler charged in domestic violence incident. It says Chad Wheeler has been charged with first-degree domestic violence assault, domestic violence, unlawful imprisonment, and resisting arrest.
Keep on.
It says Kent police say they were called by a woman who had locked herself in the bathroom. The Seattle Times shared details of the report, in which the unnamed woman told a 911 dispatcher that she was being killed. The report claimed that
that's horrible, bro. You calling 911 saying you being killed. Like there's violence in your house, and you don't even understand this animal that you living with. This man, what the hell is he violent towards his sister for? He got everything. I can understand, brother, he got destroyed, messed up in the head, you know what I'm saying, going through all kind of different problems. This man rich and got everything and living good. Read on.
The report claims that Wheeler attacked the woman, dislocating her shoulder and choking her to the point of unconsciousness.
Damn, dislocating her shoulder. God damn. And choking her into unconsciousness. Read on.
When she awoke, she claims Wheeler was shocked that she was still alive.
She said, he was shocked. You still living? Look at that. Look at the picture of what this devil did to her. And this is all the time, man. This is all the time. Go ahead, read on.
She ran to the bathroom and locked herself inside.
I
also have her quote too, sir.
She ran to the bathroom and locked herself inside. She is in terrible fear of this monster. She didn't understand this type of monster right here. You understand? She thought in her mind she didn't made it. She didn't got with somebody who has some money. And I understand how a woman is tied to the, like her feelings is towards the possession, or who can take care of her. Because I understand it. Don't know, man. Even if you was a woman, you wouldn't want no damn idiot. You know what I'm saying? That you would want to, be with, whatever. Well, she don't want no. She in her mind, the woman she wants to be taken care of. You understand? I understand that's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? A man, he can brave a lot of stuff, man, if he had no woman, boy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of warfare. He get a woman, he settles down his mind so he becomes a little more at peace, whatever, and she just soothes a lot of things he going through. But yeah, I can understand it. But read on. Give me some more.
This is her quote. It said, "What was most terrifying was how cold he was. He thought I was dead on my bed and continued to eat dinner. When I ran in the bathroom, he said, 'Whoa, you're still alive,' while sipping on a smoothie."
You see that? He thought she was dead. Damn, that's incredible, boy. I mean, these devils have no love for blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. They love you because they need to use you to do what they can't afford to be without you.
Right.
So they what do you call it? Seduce you. They seduce you, tell you what you want to hear. Of course, you done been through all kind of trauma, and, all kind of things going on in your life. So when you hear somebody talking nice and sweet to you, it draws you in. Damn, I ain't had no woman talk like this to me. This white woman talk real sweet. She act like the woman that I desire. But the Lord said in the Bible, remember the sweet, what's it, Proverbs the 7th chapter, I believe? Somebody grab that for me. Go ahead, what you got?
There was also more on why he did it.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, read it. Tell me what it is.
Kind of what Khan said.
Strange woman, Proverbs 7.
The fight reportedly started after the woman refused to bow to William.
To what?
To bow to him.
To bow to him?
Khan. He demanded that she bow to him.
She demanded that she get down on her hands and knees and worship him. And that's what these white people want to do when they get these black kids and all that. They want them kids in slavery, worshiping them. It's damn near, they have no love for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand?
Right.
Give me the scripture. Where does it say in Ezra, the 10th chapter? Is it Ezra 10 and 7 or 7? That's one of them where he said, oh man, I got to find that scripture. Any questions on anything?
No questions yet, sir.
Go ahead.
I got the scripture in Proverbs 7.
Oh yeah, read that for me, please.
This is the book of Proverbs, 7 verse 5.
Go ahead.
That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
He said, take hold of what I'm laying down. Treasure the laws that I'm giving you. When you look for a wife amongst your women. Understand what I'm read up a couple of blood verses where he said, where he's talking about why he's giving you these to wear, to keep. I'm paraphrasing.
My son, keep my words.
You see that? Don't forget what I'm telling you. This will save you from a lot of trouble. Read on.
And lay up my commandments with thee.
And take these things. Don't read what I'm telling you as if some BS, man, and don't do it. Listen to me. Read on.
Verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
He reiterating it. You keep these commandments, you'll live. You go against these commandments, there's death. Read.
And my law as the apple of thine eye.
As that thing that's in the apple of my eye. Boy, that was an old saying too. That thing that's dear to you, that's in the center of your eye. You know what I mean? The apple of my eye. Read on.
Verse 3. Bind them upon thy fingers. Write them upon the table of thine heart.
Keep going.
Verse 4. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister.
Meaning keep this thing. Listen, wisdom. Say to wisdom, man, I'm walking with you. You something I got to keep by me. Say that to wisdom. Read on.
And call understanding thy kinswoman.
You see, understanding, that's my nephew. There's wisdom here, here's understanding. That's why I'm going to need it. Walking in this life, dealing with what I got to deal with out here, when I get out this door, I'm not going to forget what the Lord laid down, because why? It's going to have me walk my life better, because now I know how to deal with situations. I ain't in the trouble that everybody that forsook the Lord gets into. I know how to avoid all that. Read on.
Verse 5. That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
There it is. Who's the strange woman? These things will to keep you from this strange woman. These women are strange, man. What is a strange woman? Go ahead. No, I'm not going to say that. Go ahead.
A woman that's not part of their nation.
Yes. Go ahead. Anybody else?
Oh,
a woman who got strange ways. Now their ways are our ways now. It doesn't seem so strange because, wow, we celebrate Valentine's Day just like they celebrate it. But one time we looked at them doing that. When we celebrate Purim, what's the next high holy day? Purim. We're celebrating Purim. They celebrate Valentine's Day. Talking about some art. Worshiping the buttocks of a woman as the heart. Y'all know that, right? The heart is the shape of the buttocks of a woman. And, oh boy. And so we looked at them like, these people are just filthy and disgusting. Now we become filthy and disgusting like them. Worship the same thing they worship. Y'all know how filthy and disgusting the Greeks were? The Greeks were disgusting. Caligula and all that. Now, blacks and Hispanics are Caligula. The Greeks don't look too disgusting now. Go ahead.
Which is where I was so happy. So I was just watching a documentary just like a couple months ago on how evil Caligula was. I like how he was on his uncle's island and things that went on.
Yeah.
I was like, man, wasn't he the same one that married his 3 sisters?
Yes. You talking about Caligula did all kind of things. But the islands I'm talking also, you just brought up another one. What's it called? Lesbos. Them Greek island. Them Greeks were pioneers of homosexuality. I mean, I can't even explain it to you. They took homosexuality. Now, everybody know the Africans was a bunch of homos.
Right.
But the Greeks took it to another level, worshiping them gods.
Right.
Them Greeks, man, I'm talking about bathhouses. You wonder why the stalls ain't got no thing to them. Everybody, you have a community shower. Everybody jump in the shower and just shower. You got what do you call that? What do you call that thing? The sauna, the saunas. Everybody going to sauna. They talking business butt naked. Rod hanging out. Everybody sitting there like everything is normal. Hey, how did that trade go today, Bill? Oh, it was pretty much, I made a few, they talking business. I mean, these are the type of people we live around that's ruling over us. Right. That's why the Lord said, somebody get me where Genesis 24, he said Esau took the wives of other nations. I think it's 24. Genesis 26 and 34. Get that for me. This is the man you living under. I'm going to show you this man right here. Go ahead. Whoever got it, read it.
This is the book of Genesis, 26, verse 34.
That's a lie.
And Esau was 40 years old when he took to wife Judith, the daughter of Beeri, the Hittite.
He took an African. He took 2 Africans here. Another place he said he took an Arab. You know what I mean? He just went and married the other nations. But read on.
And Bashemat, the daughter of Elon.
Now Esau is ruling right now. This is Esau's world, the one we read about right here. Mm-hmm. What you think he gonna do when he in rulership? Teach you to take wives of the other nations. Mm-hmm. Everybody come together. Why he want everybody to come together? To make a big cesspool to go against the Lord and you. To have you in captivity and go against the Lord's laws. Read on.
The Hittite, verse 35.
Go ahead.
Which were a grief of mine unto Isaac and to Rebekah.
Isaac, who? We just read about Isaac and Rebekah, right? Then we read about Isaac. What we read about Isaac and Rebekah? Mm-hmm. How they came together.
Right.
They came together, you know what I'm saying, took a woman from their own.
Right.
This damn thing, come out and go and marry the other nations. And Isaac and Rebekah was grieved over that, man. And this thing right here is ruling. What do you think this thing teaching? Huh? He is, where does it say he's a fornicator? He's a fornicator. Esau's a fornicator.
Hebrews 12.
Find it for me if you could.
Hebrews 12.
Yeah. That's what he is. That's it?
Come.
Most High in Christ, boy, you on top of his game, ain't you? Man, you on top of his game. He's a fornicator, man. You look, you think he think he's celebrating Valentine's Day. Y'all kill me with this crap, man. I mean, I just don't understand how blacks and Hispanics think. Because some woman can't stop his goddamn lust from getting a gift long enough to not celebrate it. That goddamn whore gonna go out here and whore on you any goddamn way. You gonna celebrate Valentine's Day, and that goddamn whore gonna go out here and commit whoredoms right after Valentine's Day. Good night. Go ahead. You have your hand up? No. Go ahead. Let me go ahead. Which one?
Hebrews 12:16.
You want to read it? Read it real quick. Let him read it.
And this is the book of Hebrews. Chapter 12, verse 16. Needs there be a fornicator.
Lest there be any fornicator, right? You going? That's allowed.
Or profane.
Or profane. What does it mean to be what's a fornicator? Go ahead.
Unlawful sex.
That's right. This man, don't y'all know? Okay. Woo! Don't y'all know bestiality coming from these people are profane. Bestiality, homosexual, we're talking about Lesbos, famous for the Greeks. Famous for this and pull up the picture. Did we finish the? I ain't even finished the story with the sister and the devil.
That was this.
That was it on that. Pull up the picture I sent you.
Pull that up, sir.
Cover half of it. I'm gonna show them the heart. I'm gonna show you the heart. I'm gonna free you up. I'm gonna show you with the heart, and then pull up Titus, Lucius Vorenus, and Titus Pulio. Let's pull up there. Let's find something on them. They were two homosexuals in the Roman military. Y'all know they didn't. Of course, you know they encouraged homosexual behavior. They liked to go out in the white man's military. I'm gonna tell you. Oh man, that's so deep. Can you cover half of it? You can't cover that. I can't pull that up there, huh? That might not be good. Okay, we ain't gonna pull it. We're gonna skip past that. But then you see the heart right there, right? There's the heart. That's what the heart is all about. That love, that Cupid. Somebody give me something on Cupid too. Y'all know about this Valentine's Day, right? By evil, Cupid and Eros. That's where they get erotic from. This god Eros. Oh man, it's deep. It's heavy. Like don't be a monster. Somebody give me Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 10 chapter. You got it? Read it for me, nice and loud.
This is the book of Jeremiah. Chapter 10, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speak until you, O house of Israel.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speak unto you. Who is he speaking to? Oh, read the last part. Oh, house.
O house of Israel.
He's speaking to the house of Israel. He's the father, and you're the children in the house. The whole house, all 12 tribes. Man, that heat is pumping. Hit that for me, Diane. Y'all hot? I mean, y'all cool? It's hot in here? I thought I was the one. Oh, maybe. Okay, no sweat. It's hot there. Oh, house of Israel. The whole house of Israel. Read on.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord.
Thus
saith the Lord.
This, what does thus mean? This is what the Lord say. Thus saith the Lord. Read.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. Who is a heathen? Go ahead.
Esau.
You got to know. He is a heathen, but you got to tell me what the definition of a heathen is. And if anybody on the internet, let me know. We got to pull the people up on the internet.
Okay.
All right. Who's a heathen? It told you in that previous verse, who the heathen was. Read the previous verse. Read the top.
Thus saith the Lord.
No, read the top verse.
What?
The first, yeah.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speak unto you, the house of Israel.
Who's he speaking to?
The house of Israel.
The house of Israel, right?
Right.
Who are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right?
Right.
Who are the heathens? Very simple. Huh?
The people believing in God.
The heathens are, go ahead, what you gonna say?
I was saying Trooper Nabah had the answer online, sir.
Okay, what did he say?
Trooper Nabah said anybody outside of Israel.
Anybody outside the house of Israel. Because he said in the verse, thus saith the Lord, he's speaking to the whole house of Israel. Learn not the way of the heathen. Those that are outside the house of Israel, they are heathens. White people, Arabs, Africans, East Indians, all of them are heathens. Anybody that's not Israel.
Right.
You understand? We are not supposed to learn their ways. And Valentine's Day is a way of the heathen. Give me some, what was I asked you to hold you down?
It's like about the two devils. What was their names again, sir?
There was something else I was thinking of. I was trying to pull up. But Titus Pulio and Lucius Varenus, yeah, they were in the military.
Oh, Varenus and Pulio.
Yeah, right. These were two homosexuals in the military. One homosexual, I think it's Lucius Varenus, cut out the enemy of his homosexual lover, cut out the heart of the enemy of his homosexual lover and gave it to him. And because of that, they try to use that story as propaganda to incite the homosexuals in the military to fight. Y'all think they push the homosexuality been in the military. The Navy been known for being homosexuals. They were been known for being big homosexuals in the Navy and all the different places. They try to seduce the men into homosexuality by their practices. They do the same thing in jail, man. Everybody got community in jail. They push they make it easy for a man to get with another man. They do it in the sports. They make it relaxed and comfortable. That's why you see a whole bunch of that whole wearing your pants off your tail come from, that's jail culture. Why? Because they push homosexuality in jail. Come on, man. Y'all think they're doing mind games in that jail? They used to put the saltpeter in there to make the thing get soft, to make you not, all kind of things they're doing to people in the sense, experiment on them. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Where we at? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 22.
No, we can drop that. We can drop that. Did you get the story on it or not? You couldn't find it?
Looking for it right now.
Well, I wanted to pull that picture up, but I don't think, I was kind of wondering. That picture's a little too racy. But it's rough. But listen, they will put that symbol that symbol, when people saw that symbol, they at one time they knew that heart symbol meant you could get some sex here. You see it down on the side. They put it all over. Man, they used to have heart. Oh my damn. Oh, they had it all down the sides, walked to show you where. It was like you see directions to show you how to get to a certain spot. You'll see arrows pointing this way. Then it says turn here. Or them hearts would go down this way and say, you want it? Come down this way. And it would direct you to the whorehouse where you could go buy a whore, which was especially important to people in the military, because in that military, you ain't got that, you don't have access to a woman. So when you dock, when you come into a certain area, you want that woman. You want that woman. You've been away for a minute. And them whores, they do it all. They do it nowadays in the military. Military comes to a certain spot, they go to the club, and them women are in that club waiting for the guy, because they know the military is going to be in certain spots. And they be waiting in them clubs for them guys. You go over in China or some of them different places over there in Indonesia and all the different places. The places look at American soldiers like, whoa, they admire them. I mean, they look at them with their, how can I say it? They you know what I'm saying? They look at them like, whoa, this is America. He's representing America. You know what I mean? So they be ready to do whatever they can to please America. Just going on. So did we get the story on or not, or not?
Nah, I said nothing about you have to send it to me, sir.
Okay, I gotta send it to you. All right. So now we went on love. What love is? Love is keeping the commandments, of course. And it's not. I don't see no Valentine's Day nowhere in the scriptures. Y'all let me know if y'all see Valentine's Day in there. What's the scripture I pulled on? I didn't pull the scripture on the woman. When I told you the 10 and 7, Nehemiah. Was it Nehemiah 10 and 7?
So Ezra.
Ezra 10 and 7. We didn't never pull that one, did we?
Was it first or second Ezra, sir?
It was I don't even know which one it was. Where Ezra told them to separate from the strange women. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's Ezra 10.
Oh, Ezra 10.
Ezra, not Ezra.
Slaki, yeah. Ezra 10 and 7 or Nehemiah 13 chapters.
Yeah, Ezra 10. Give me Ezra 10 and 7 real quick. Let's go ahead and break down this a little bit. See what was going on. Now, somebody give me Deuteronomy 7 and 3 real 7 and 3. Let's read that and then go to Ezra. Go ahead, read it. Nice. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Start at 1.
Verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land, whither thou goest to possess it.
The land where we go to possess. Read on.
And have cast out many nations before thee.
Man, I'm going to do a great act for you, man. I'm going to bring you into this land, and this is how I want you to behave. Read.
The Hittites.
All them African tribes. Read on.
And the Girgashites. And the Amorites.
The land of Canaan. Read.
And the Canaanites. And the Perizzites. And the Hivites. And the Jebusites.
Go ahead.
7 nations greater and mightier than thou. Verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee.
And when they get delivered before you, read on.
Thou shalt smite them.
You shall smite them. What does it mean to smite something? What does it mean to smite something? Go ahead.
To attack it.
Look it up. If you don't know what it means, look it up. Anybody else want to take a shot? For time's sake, I think I'm going to give it to you. Meaning kill them. Kill them. That's what the Lord's saying. When he delivered these people to you, kill them. Think that's hard? Read on.
And utterly destroy them.
And destroy them, meaning destroy their way of life. Lord ain't bringing you into this land so you can make allegiance with these people. How dare you diminish the Lord's presence by accepting these other gods and their ways and their people? The Lord wants you to set up him in that land. We read Joshua, ain't we? Ain't we in Joshua? What did Joshua do? Did Joshua come down there to talk to him? Joshua killed them. Joshua killed them, put them to death. You understand? And the Lord loved it. Go ahead, you had a question?
Joshua killed them.
That's right. And the Lord has said, when he deliver these, when you go into the land and he deliver them to you, don't say, hey, I'm just going to lock you. You know what I mean? What? You kill them. Put them to death.
Right.
Read on.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
Don't make a covenant with these people. That's important. You make covenants all the goddamn time. You know how black people kill me? They think if they don't do something that white people want them to do, that it make them feel guilty. Like to make them feel like, make white people mad. You make white people mad because you don't do something that they want you to do. They might get upset. Get out of here, man. All the stuff they done to you and you worried about whether they like it or not. They get upset because you don't do something. Do you realize what they've done to black people? What they continue to do? I should go get this. What's the name of that book about the lynchings? Not 100 Years of Lynchings, another one. It's a real good one. Got nothing but the pictures of the lynchings. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. But go ahead, read on.
No, thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor shew mercy unto them.
Go ahead. Don't show mercy. Don't show no mercy to them. Read on.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Neither shall thou make marriages with them. The Lord said, show them no mercy. Don't make no covenant with them. Neither don't marry these people. Ye house of Israel. Read on.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
You see that? The white boy, that's his daughter Zion. She sent him there with the white boy. Many brothers and sisters that went and married outside of their race, which have destroyed and been a hindrance to, us, what we got to do as a nation. Meaning, what you got, the Lord will tell you. I'm gonna let the Lord tell you, because when you do that, your focus is not on your people, but it's on the people who you're trying to join.
Right.
That's who your focus is. You trying to, you dressing and trying to promote their system. You ain't promoting the high holy days. You promote Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what you're doing. You understand? You're destroying black people.
Right.
We don't.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Nor take his daughter into your son. Read.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
That's what they're going to do. Y'all understand that?
Right.
They're going to turn you away from following the Lord. And you know what's going to happen then. The Lord going to get angry. Somebody got to go. Something got to happen. Lord going to set this thing right. What you fighting against the Lord for? You ain't doing nothing but making your position more troublesome, man. Fighting against the Lord, you can't win. Read on.
That they may serve other gods.
That's what's going on. You serving other gods that go to Nehemiah. And that's exactly what happened. Let me tell you something. That's exactly what happened with Baal. Remember Baalim? We went over a couple of weeks ago when he said send them Moabite women in there to have sex with them with the men. And guess what? They invited them to their feast. They were serving the gods of those Moabites, them Chinese. That's recorded in the scriptures. And then the Lord sent a plague on us. Killed what, 28,000 or something like that? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would say even Samson, as strong, as powerful as Samson was, and he got brought down by him.
Brought down by that heathen. All over the Bible. And that heathen's mind was not, and that's what they do, that if I could, that's exactly what they're doing to us. What that African did to Samson is what they doing to black men. They seduce. Where's the Proverbs? Y'all get the Proverbs one? Did we finish Proverbs? Who was on Proverbs? The strange woman. You was on Proverbs? You gotta stay with me because I'll forget to go into it. But that's exactly what Samson did. No, that's exactly what the heathen did. That mind and bringing down Samson and running to her people is what they doing. Sitting that white woman in there, they groom that devil. To sit her in there to bring you down, and then when you come down, she go right back to her people. Just like Tiger Woods. Remember Tiger Woods? Remember that devil that took his that he had to pay all that money to? Where's she at now? With white people. She's back where she was. That happens so many times, man. Go ahead, brother.
He married a white woman.
That's right.
And he got arrested for that.
Right. They had some kind of dispute or whatever, and he ended up
child support, sir.
Was it child support?
Yeah, it was child support.
Okay.
They just embarrassed the brother publicly.
Okay. Yeah, it was embarrassed publicly somehow. And I know that devil took him a large sum of money. 700 million? My goodness. You know what I mean? And then go ahead. Where we at? Somebody finish the strange woman. Because that's something important I want to bring out with that strange woman. I think it's Proverbs 7, right?
This is the book of Proverbs, 7, verse 5.
Go ahead.
That they may keep thee from the strange woman.
These laws will keep you from the strange woman.
Right.
Strange woman, strange gods, strange ways. You know what I mean? Remember she's a strange woman. She's not a woman of your nation.
Right.
Read on.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
That's how she gets you. Mm-hmm. I know you've been in slavery. They know. You think she don't know that? You don't think she know her mother and fathers put you in slavery? That you don't think that she knows that. So why is she coming to you talking all kind words to you?
Right.
She's seducing you, man. Oh, black man. You know all they say about the black man. They say that's the Latino man too. Latino man, they got all kind of different things they say to get them all. Yeah, it makes you feel. It's that false sense of yeah, I'm a man, but it ain't. You know, I'm a man for the wrong reasons. Right. You know what I mean? Read on. She's seducing you with her word. That's a snake. She don't really mean it. What's she seducing you for? So she can destroy you and then run back to her people, of course. You know what I mean? Go ahead, read on.
Verse 7. And behold, among the simple ones.
Here's a simple, it's like that Midianite. Here's a cat with that Midianite woman. He's a simple Negro. So he gonna get him, you know what I mean? He gonna walk amongst the congregation, promoting the goddamn Midianite woman to, you know, that had to happen. Because once you promote that, you got other simple brothers that think it's okay to do that.
Right.
If something drastic don't happen, it convinces the thing that you do, other brothers will consider doing it.
Right.
Go ahead. Who had their hand up? Go ahead.
If I can add, sir, he did it while Moses was talking with the
Moses talking, yeah. Moses talking, the congregation there weeping. Here's this brother. I'm gonna give my, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. Well, go ahead, read on. Let's get some more.
Kawakad. I discern among, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For at the window of my house I look through my casement.
Here's wisdom looking out. And wisdom, imagine wisdom looking out the window and it knows you uses as simple as you can be. It look at somebody that don't know the truth, don't know the laws of God. Imagine you look out the window and you like, boy, that brother, I see him going towards death. But he just don't listen. He won't listen. He's a simple one. Read on.
Verse 7. And I beheld among the simple ones. I discerned among the youths.
Meaning he beheld among the simple ones. Meaning he ain't the only simple one. There's a bunch of simple ones out there. He was amongst them. Read on.
A young man, void of understanding.
Void of understanding. Don't know the trap that's being laid for him. Don't understand how just off of his, off of his own mind. Read on. No wisdom. So he's checking them out. He's checking this man without understanding and saying what? Read.
Verse 8. Passing through the street near her corner. And he went the way to her house.
So he went the way to this woman's house. This is a strange woman. Why was it so easy? Why was it so easy to game this man up to go into this house? Because he's simple. He has no defense against somebody the trap that's being laid for him, to overtake him, to take him into snares and deliver him up as prey to the oppressor. He can't get out of it. Read on. Come on, give me some more.
Okay. Verse 9. No, verse 8. Passing through the street near her corner. And he went the way to her house.
He went to her house. Keep going.
Verse 9. In the twilight, in the evening.
Of course, a lot of times, y'all know them hoes was out there at nighttime. A lot of times they do their little dirt in the evening. Now they do it on the internet. You ain't got to go outside no more. It can be twilight on it. It'll be day, night, evening, morning, sun bright as I don't know what, and it's still hidden because it's on that internet. That net traps you. Read on. Come on, give me some more.
In the black and dark night. Verse 10. And beheld, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
She was a whore. You look like a whore, you act like a whore, then you's a goddamn whore. What do you want to say? You a good woman and you looking like a whore and you talking like a whore, walking like a whore, but you think but in your mind you's a good woman. You's a whore. If I see somebody that looks like a cop, acts like a cop, in a cop uniform, in a car, whatever, I got to assume this is a cop. I can't say, you a mailman. And he looking like he's a cop. He pulls up in a cop car. I was like, no. You can't write me no ticket. You a mailman. Everybody think I'm crazy. Well, here's a woman that's got the same thing on, doing the same thing, and I say she's a good woman. No, she got to be a whore. Right, read. And that be something that a lot of women got to, that's the layers they got to peel off from their captivity. You know what I mean? That's the layers you got to peel off. Because this captivity is rough. It's rough. And I want to say this. A lot of women, they want to, I know they want to feel beautiful, but they want to define their beauty, and they want this kingdom to define their beauty. They want the white man's kingdom to define their beauty. They want to force their slave master to say, you are a beautiful black woman. That's what they want, instead of their man. Because why are they fighting so hard to get this system? Why they, turn their backs on their men? But they fighting so hard to be a part of this. I saw one show. I was listening to one show, and this sister was on this show, man. And it was incredible, the things she was saying about how black women need to really compete against white women. This is the breath. I'm giving you the gist of what she was saying. Wasn't exactly these words, but she was like, we need to really overthrow white women or compete with white women to get the same advantages the white woman had. I said, really? You know what that means? That means you got to be a super hoe. Because that's the only way you're going to get the only way they're going, and then you won't get them then. Read on. Come on, give me some more.
Okay. And subtile of heart.
And she's subtile of heart. What does it mean, subtile of heart? Oh, man, y'all got to know. Y'all know how they say these women are easy. Ooh, they're easy. I mean, her true intentions is not being made known. She's subtile in what she does. She easy, let you think she easy, you know what I mean? But really, y'all heard the saying cougar? She's on the prowl. She's out there to destroy you. She's out there to take you down. You know what I'm saying? She knows everything you like. You know you like that. You know what y'all like. Y'all know y'all say, the thing y'all do. Oh, yeah, I like that. Go ahead.
I share food there.
Say it again. Speak up louder.
I share gold there.
She'll gold digger, yeah. For sure. But she always doing the things you like. Because she knows she can win your trust and win your mind by doing that. Same thing. There you go. What's going on? There you go. Same thing. Why? I tell you one thing. Why do brothers love their mothers so much? There's a reason why brothers love their mothers so much. Why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans love their brothers so much, mothers so much? Y'all don't know? Of course, y'all love your mothers, right? But why do y'all love them so much? Y'all talking about mom all day. Mom this, mom that, mom. Y'all talk about dad that much, but y'all talk about mom all day, right or wrong. Why? Go ahead.
Marriage is about women worshiping.
It's about women worship. I get that. That's damn near true. That's true. But y'all talk about mom so much because mom is kind and nice. She don't want nothing to happen. You are her little boy. Mom gonna feed you. Mom gonna say everything you want to hear. She want you. Mom is nice. Dad ain't like that. That's what the strange woman do. That's what the strange woman do. She do the exact same thing, man, and gain you up. Go ahead, read on. Give me some more.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 11.
Go ahead.
She is loud and stubborn.
She loud. She loud when it comes. Okay, now you got the strange woman, right? And you like that, but see, when it's time for any type of wisdom, or it's time to try to build something, because trust and believe, there's going to be a time when you're going to be like, okay, this is the type of woman I want. I don't want her to go out here and do something that's going to destroy herself. She's going to destroy. So you're going to want to settle her down. You're going to want some type of relationship with this woman. Then that's when you're going to get the other side of her.
Right.
That's when she's going to be loud and stubborn and not want to listen to you. Because read on.
Her feet abide not in her house.
She don't never stay home. She always somewhere in the goddamn street. You know what I mean? Read on.
Verse 12. Now is she without, now in the streets, and layeth in wait at every corner.
Here she goes. She's going back to do what she always did. That's a game. It's a trap. She's going to talk the same game to another guy, get him, and that's what Valentine's Day is all about. Give me Ezekiel. What's Ezekiel? They give. Where is it at? They give presents to all whores. I'm paraphrasing. That's what happens. It's I can't say it. Go ahead.
Chapter.
No, I'm not sure. I got to look it up. No, give me. Oh, you looking for it?
Ezekiel 16.
Yeah, I think so.
Men give gifts to all their prostitutes.
Right.
I think 16 and 33.
Yeah, hold that for me. I want to get this custom of Lupercalia as well too. Y'all heard about Lupercalia, right? That's the true Valentine's Day. That's the off. Valentine's Day was as an offset of this worship, this ancient worship, man, that they did. White people did as a fertility worship. Y'all know February was named. What was February? The month of purification to white people. This is their belief system. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's like we're in a bubble. This is their system we living in. Their purification rites. The month of, look at February. What does February mean? It's supposed to be the month of purification or something like that. That's why we got this festival in this month where they would have, they would do rites of for fertility and all that. You understand? It's real heavy. I didn't really bring my stuff out like I wanted to, but you got it.
February. The rites or instruments used for purification.
You see that? Now we're going to read about them using these rites or instruments for fertility, because in a pagan's mind, they worship things. They worship the river. They worship the trees. They worship the sun. They worship this. That's in a pagan's mind. And a man that does not understand, the Lord did not, they don't know God. You understand? They worship pumpkins. They worship, what else? They worship all kinds of stuff, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying everything.
Yeah, they worship, man, I'm going to tell you. They worship erotic love. Talk about Eros. They named their god Eros, which comes from erotic. You know, being romantic. That's a Roman. That's worship of the Romans. Romantic, like they got a whole breakdown of this, man. They call the romantic period a time of poems and, doing things that being what do you call it? Being a gentleman or what do you call that thing when they call it, man? Shoot.
Aristocrat, sophisticated.
No, look up. Oh man, I gotta look it up real quick. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find something on that. Yeah, but that was a whole push. Now, because we done adopted those terms and all that, but we don't even understand where it comes from. We don't understand what the hell we doing, and we don't understand how it's affecting us as a people. Go ahead.
Was it the Renaissance man?
No, not the Renaissance. Renaissance, that's a good, because the Renaissance means rebirth. But it was something, let me see something real quick. Okay, go ahead. Where we at right now? Go ahead.
Ezekiel 16 and 33.
Yeah, read that real quick. And this is, go ahead. This is the Lord talking about us. I think 30, is it 33 we're starting now? Let me see.
33.
All right, read that. Nice and loud.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 33.
Hold on.
Start 32.
32.
Uh-huh.
But as a wife that commit adultery, which take stranger instead of her husband.
That's how you commit adultery.
Right.
If a wife took her husband, she wouldn't be committing adultery. She took somebody that was not her husband.
Right.
She committed adultery and he committed adultery. Both, according to the law, are worthy of death.
Right.
Read on, but read that again.
Verse 32. But as a wife that committed adultery, which take a stranger instead of her husband.
Every time a woman takes a man, she didn't got a husband. That's what happened. She done committed adultery. You with a man, you have sex with that man, that's your man. You are with that man. Now, once you have sex with another man, that man and you are worthy of death according to God. Feel that. Read on. But the Lord's using this analogy for something. Let's read.
Verse 33. They give a gift to all whores.
Hold on.
Thou give.
Hold on. Y'all, let me let Yediah read this so I can get the good understanding. Salaki, I got you. I'm gonna let him read this one up. Start 32.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 32. I got it.
Go ahead, read on.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 32.
Go ahead.
But as a wife that committed adultery, which taketh strangers instead of her husband.
You see that? You take strangers, that's how she commits adultery. Read.
Verse 33. They give gifts to all whores.
They give gifts to all whores. What is that? What does that mean? Let's read on some more.
But thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What does it mean they give gifts to all whores? Y'all probably get young, y'all don't understand that one. Used to be a time where a man would go, if he was a young man, if he was going to get a whore, he would bring her a gift. Get a prostitute, bring her some candy, maybe flowers, way back in the day. To convince her, to ease her conscience about what's about to happen. So she'd get that gift, and she'd be happy. You don't want no whore that ain't got no. Back in the day, that's how they would do it. Long time ago, they don't do that now. Well, y'all do give gifts to whores, but they don't know they being whores. They think they just getting a boyfriend or whatever. They don't know they being whores. You do give a whore a gift. You give that whore Valentine. Read on.
Oh God. And hires them.
Hold on, no, read that top one again.
Oh God. They give gifts to all whores, but thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers.
Hold on, what does that mean? What's the Lord saying here? Go ahead.
The woman that's committing adultery, she's giving them the gifts.
Who's the woman that commits adultery? You on it. You there, you right there. But I need to know who the woman is that's committing adultery. Now let me take him aside. Go ahead.
Israel?
You damn, give him a hand. You give your gift to all your lovers. It's customary that the whore get the gift, right? She's a whore. You want to give her something for her little, because you want her to be at ease about what's about to take place. Back in the day, I know they did that. The flowers, the candy. You go to a whorehouse, you take a gift. You know what I mean? She might take it and put it on whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all get whatever. But that's how that was customary. You know what I mean? Now, you the whore. You the whore, giving your gift to all your lovers. You tell it, read this for the top again.
Oh God. They give gifts to all whores.
No, read it for the top, 32.
Oh God.
Or you get the whole just of it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 32.
Go ahead.
But as a wife that committed adultery.
Here's a wife that commits adultery. Read on.
Which taketh strangers.
Which takes strangers.
Instead of her husband.
Instead of her man. She goes and take a stranger. Read.
Verse 33.
The Lord is saying, you go and take strangers instead of me. You give your strangers gifts so that they can come to you. What's he going to break down right here? Read on.
They give gifts to all whores.
Keep going.
But thou givest thy gifts to all thy lovers.
You the whore. If a woman come to you and say, listen, here's some flowers and candy, come and have sex with me, you'll be like, what's wrong with you, woman? Something must be wrong with you. Because I'm the one supposed to be giving you the flowers and candy, come and have sex with me, right? I mean, you take the woman on so-called Valentine's Day, you take that woman flowers and candy, right? Y'all doing Valentine's Day, and you know what you're going to get in return. Read on. Give me some more.
And hires them that they may come unto thee on every side for thy whoredom.
And listen, that you encourage them to come and get down with you. Imagine a woman begging you to come and have sex with you. You're like, woman, something must be wrong with you. I don't know about this. This don't seem right. Why is you begging me to have sex with you? You know what I mean? You bringing me flowers and candy? Nah, just something. You just something right. You ain't right. Something ain't right. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Lord is saying you doing that to the other nations. Read on. You got any more?
Verse 34. And the contrary is in thee from other women in thy whoredoms.
Okay, that's it on that. Drop that. All right, so we got any questions? Anything on this so far? I wanted to pull up the one Lupercalia. Y'all know the festival of Lupercalia, right? Somebody Google that real quick. You got it, Ron?
Sir.
Read it nice and loud.
No one knows the exact origin of Lupercalia, but it has been traced back as far as the 6th century BC. According to the Roman legend, the ancient king Amaleus ordered Romulus and Remus, his twin nephews and founders of Rome, to be thrown into the Tiber River drowned for retribution for their mother's broken vow of chastity.
This thing is deep, man. This goes all the way back to before Christ was even born. This is 6th century BC, right?
No, 6th century.
Okay, skip down with how the rites and all that. Read on. Give me some more.
Lupercalia was an ancient pagan festival held each year in Rome on February 15th, although Valentine's Day shares its name with a martyrdom Christian saint.
So now they try to hide this festival off of some kind of a Catholic priest who was martyred. They claim. Read on.
Some historians believe the holiday is actually an offshoot of Lupercalia. Unlike Valentine's Day, however, Lupercalia was a bloody, violent, and sexually charged celebration.
Sexually charged. Bloody, violent, and sexually charged. What that little Cupid is talking about? Eros, erotic love. It ain't no real love. It's a love that you get. The so-called Cupid. If you get hit with that arrow, then that means you was really wanting it. Y'all, you got into a frenzy. You wanted to have sex. You wanted to find one of them hearts to go up in there and find one of them women up in there to have sex with. That's what that Cupid was. Meaning you got hit with that arrow. Read on.
Lupercalia was a bloody, violent, and sexually charged celebration awash with animal sacrifice, random matchmaking of couplings in the hopes of warding off evil spirits and infertility.
Look at this. Look at this pagan festival here, boy. This is insane. This is absolutely against the Lord. It's the animal sacrifice and sexual running around with and lewd sex and naked and putting your names in a hat and pairing you up pairing you with a woman. Come on, read on. Give me some more.
According to Roman legend, ancient king Menelaus ordered Romulus and Remus, his twin nephews and founders of Rome, to be thrown into the Tiber River to drown in retribution for their mother's broken vow of celibacy.
Read on.
A servant took pity on them, however, and placed them inside a basket on the river instead. The river god carried the baskets and the...
Go down to the rites where they will whip you see where the rites were? Where they would take the skins of the sacrifice. They would sacrifice a dog and I want to say a goat. And the skins that they used, they would take the skins and they would just read it. You got it? Did you get it? Let's read a little bit.
Lupercalia rituals took place in a few places. Lupercal Cave on Palestine Hill, within the Roman open-air public meeting place called the Comitium. The festival began at Lupercal Cave with the sacrifice of one or more male goats, a representative of sexuality, and a dog.
They would sacrifice the dog, take the skin. Read on.
The sacrifices were performed by Luperci, a group of Roman priests.
They were priests. Of what was not Lupercalia, but they were priests of, I can't remember how to find it, but these were priests during the festival. Read on.
Afterwards, the forehead of two naked Lupercies were smeared with the animal's blood using the bloody sacrificial knife. The blood was then removed with a piece of milk-soaked wool as the Luperci laughed.
As they laughed, meaning this was supposed to be humor, funny. Read on.
In ancient Rome, feasts began after the ritual sacrifice. When the feast of Luperca was over, the Luperci cut strips, also called thumbs of fibula, of goat hide from the newly sacrificed goat. Then they ran naked and nearly naked around Palestine, whipping any woman within striking distance with the drums.
The women with the cut bloody goat as a fertility rite. Read on, give us some more.
Many women welcomed the lashes and even bared their skin to receive the
This
fertility
is white people. This
rite.
is not even us. This is where Valentine's Day come from. This is the origins of it. They cleaned it up a little bit, made it seem like it's innocent, but you reading the origins of Valentine's Day right here. The festival, it ain't called Lupercalia no more. It's called Valentine's Day. Where you go out here in a frenzy to have sex and all that. All their holidays about sex. Just got off that New Year's about a bunch of having sex, orgies and all that. Running around crazy out of your goddamn. Now, how the hell are you gonna think you know anything about love when you running around worshiping these gods and they teaching you about your lust? Does that make any sense? You got to come out of that to understand what the Lord talking about. Because you're gonna be running around here with every desire that come into your mind, you trying to act on, man. Read on.
It's open to speculation what the lashes represented. During Lupercalia, the men randomly chose a woman named from a jar to be coupled with them for the duration of the festival.
See that? Yeah, this woman coming to you, you couple, you draw a name out of a jar, you go have sex with this woman. Y'all are together for during the festival. Some old random woman, you know what I'm saying, to honor this God. Read on.
Often the couple stayed together until the following year's festival. Many fell in love and married. Over time, nakedness during Lupercalia lost popularity. The festival became more chastened. It's still
try to clean it up, in other words.
Concept.
That's what they made. I think you could drop that on that. Concept. Any more on that? Anything you're interested? Somebody give me Cupid. What is Cupid? That's a whole bunch. It's a whole breakdown on this, man. It's a whole lot. Y'all, the arrows, the heart, Cupid, Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome. What's it called? Lucius Pulio, Titus Varenus. All of them, man, play a part in this. Why? Because this is an immoral, sexual, demonic celebration. That's what it is, man. You invite demons on you, man. Right. You celebrate this crap, man. You go outside the Lord. This is what happens. This is why our people are destroyed. This is why this is going on. It's crazy. Anybody got any questions or anything? Anybody online?
No questions online, sir.
You know what I mean? Valentine's Day is an evil, wicked holiday, man.
Right.
It's an evil, wicked holiday. And it's one that somebody give me this. What is the scripture where it says, of course, you know, the Lord said, you was born into a world of sin, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay. What does that mean? You born underneath the wicked man. You was born practicing evil customs. You was born into a world of sin. The man that runs this world is a sinner. He's wicked. He's Esau. He's your adversary. He's your enemy. You understand? And so you got to come out of this world, man. What else? Where's the one where it says, oh man, I can't think of it. Give me 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. Let's go to it. This will be the last scripture, then we will bounce after this.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 18.
Go ahead.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
See that? That comes from sin, right? That comes from wickedness. Read on.
The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Verse 19.
That's the punishment for you doing this evil that you're doing. That's where we at now. You are at the time where the power going to show you, we're going to come out and show you why you are being destroyed. What it is that you're going to find out firsthand that the things you doing are wicked and against God. Read on.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Hold on. He said what? Read that again.
Behold, famine and plague.
And plagues, all these plagues, all these diseases. You know, diseases rise every year during these type of holidays, right? Now, nobody do the research on that. They are skyrocketing. Famines, plagues, diseases, read on.
Tribulation,
trouble, and anguish, you saying?
Oh God.
Keep going.
Are set as scourges.
Are set as scourges. Right. That's for a wicked person's back. You deserve that evil. Do you want to commit that evil? Or you want to celebrate things on Valentine's Day? Well, then you will get the scores that the Lord got for you. Right. That's what he just said. Read on.
For amendment. Verse 20.
For amendment, what does that mean? Go ahead.
For correction.
That's right. Wonder why all these evils coming up, why things is happening the way they are, to correct the wicked Negro. Because if evils never happened and you didn't get the correction, what's going to stop you from being evil? Wicked Negro needs correction. Read on.
Verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Say that again.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
All the stuff that's going on. All the stuff going on. Police shootings. Black people, family, right now, food is scarce. You know what I'm saying? We dying left and right. All these things happening. And they shall not turn from their wickedness. You want to still celebrate the goddamn Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. You want to still celebrate the goddamn Valentine's Day. Read on.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
You don't even give it. You don't even know that this is the way the Lord corrects you. You ain't mindful of the scourges that the Lord is using to get you to turn from your wickedness. Ain't that something? Right. Read on. Come on, give me some more.
Come God. Verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth.
He said victual, what's that? I gotta put my down. What's a victual? Go ahead.
It's like food prepared.
Food, that's what it is. Keep going, read on some more.
Come. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon earth.
Go ahead.
They shall, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
What does that mean? Somebody give it to me. All this stuff going on, all this trouble, disasters, all this scourge that the Lord is doing right now. And you say, oh, because I got food, we all right. But food is cheap. Because food is cheap. But not why you think it's cheap. You think somebody working cheap for you? Somebody don't want you to pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
They want to gain your confidence. Excuse me. Read on. Give me some more.
God. And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
And then evils are going to multiply. Go. Wait, what verse you on?
Verse 21.
Go ahead, read on.
sword, famine, and great confusion.
And great confusion. Y'all see that's going on there. All this death, people confused about who the hell they are. They say you can choose your sexuality. Great confusion. Don't know who the hell to marry. You know what I mean? They're married outside their race. They smoking. People think weed grow from the earth so you can smoke it. What else? Give me some more great confusion. Christian. I'm a Christian. I serve God. God didn't say that to do it. Christ died to do away with the laws. Great confusion and ignorance of what the Lord said. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm Muslim. I worship Allah.
I'm a Muslim. You're a black man worshiping the Arabs, taking on the Arab culture. Great confused. Go ahead. You want something? You had your hand up? Go ahead.
Interracial marriage.
Oh, interracial marriage, of course. They confused. God didn't say we got to say. I can marry who the hell I want to marry. Just confused about everything. Go ahead.
The gay movement.
Oh, for sure, the gay movement. They confused about anything. God didn't say we can't be gay. Y'all know the arguments. I was born gay. What did they say? I was born homosexual. You know what I mean? Just confused, don't know what the hell's going on. Don't know they're full of demons, man. Go ahead, bro.
I got a specific question. You said people think marijuana can't come from the ground or from the ground. I want to know, like, what's the precept on marijuana?
Real quick, let's get a couple precepts for the brother. Before we
bounce. Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 27.
Good one.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil.
Stop. What does it mean, an ungodly man? Same brother.
Gentile.
No. That's not what it's saying. It said an ungodly. Yes. So what does that mean?
So someone who's not trying to come to obey God.
That's right. Give him a hand. I like that. You can have a black man that's ungodly. Y'all ever seen black people that's ungodly? Yeah. An ungodly man digs up evil. He goes and in his mind to do something evil. He doesn't have God in his mind. He goes and digs up evil. Read.
Oh, God.
And when this is the outcome of what he's doing. Read.
And in his lips there is a burning fire.
And in his lips, he's doing something that God said not to do because he's ungodly. He got something in his lips he ain't supposed to have in his lips. Cigarette, weed, you know damn what it is. If he's smoking it, God said not to do it. That's in the Bible. Read, give me another one. Give me one more precept on it, and then we're going to, you know what I'm saying? We can get it next week, we're a little over, but go ahead and read that precept for me.
This book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah?
It's light. Let me tell you something, brother. You got kids? You do? How many? Just go, oh, one on the way. Oh, you got one on the way. Boy or girl? Okay, you got a girl. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? That's a wonderful thing the Lord did put you in charge of. You know what I mean? The Lord didn't put you in charge of that little sister to be unrighteous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a responsibility. You can't be high and think you're going to raise that daughter to be right. You know what I mean? She looking at you. She getting guidance from you. She looking at you like, this is the man that's going to lead me. I got no defense against the world. You know what I mean? This is the man that I can rely on to teach me right so that I can have that to go on at least. Because when I get out in the world, they're going to bombard me with all kinds of, but if I remember Daddy, I got that, at least that seed inside me. You know what I mean? Be like, nah, I ain't doing that. I can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what you got to be to your daughter, man. Mm-hmm. You can't be high all the time. Who are you useful to being high all the goddamn time? You think I'm gonna let you make any judgment about it? You high, you know what I'm saying? You high, and then everybody looking at you like, you was a priest. Tell me how am I gonna get rid of how am I handle my situation? And you, because you high and don't in your right mind, you telling some stuff that's gonna mess them up. Right. You gotta clean yourself up, bro. Right. You got to do that. Right. That'd be hard for a lot of brothers because white people promote it like crazy. They're making it like normalcy to get high. They're making it like it's, and you gotta remember that's Esau, the profane person we read earlier. He's a fornicator. Give me that last scripture. Finish it up.
Oh God. That they commit the abominations which they commit here. Uh-huh. For they have filled the land with violence.
They filled that. They filled the land with violence and did what?
And have returned to provoke me to anger.
Uh-huh.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
And they go and get high. They go get high, and that violence is right. Why? Because they don't understand. Right. Demonic forces are at work. Right. When you get high, you are allowing demons into that mind of yours to operate. Right. That's why they want you to get high. Make it seem like it's fun. Make it seem like it's the thing to do. Get high, you know what I mean? Eat, you know what I mean? You go and do the things you wouldn't do when you high. That's a demon. He's trying to win you over. You know what I mean? And so that's where it comes from. But anyway, let me go ahead and get in this class. Come to next week. We're bringing out more. Any class you come to. You know, we've got plenty of videos on that. Right. We'll pass the class over to Priest Officer Yediah.
That being said, ISUPK, we are out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They'll be student only. You're getting shared yourself with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother and sister will court each other. Now, after that 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe is the commandment. You can read about that in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Ma'ashra, which means 10th in Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest fund, pre-offering for the priest, which is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give, up and come a holy convocation, will be the Feast of Purim. The 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month, Thursday, February 25th, and Friday, February 26th. And you can read about that in the book of Esther, chapter 9 and verse 20-31. Now, also, we have the Passover coming up. Every trooper and every first-time officer of 50, and especially the sisters, the unmarried sisters, and if you're a married sister, get permission from your husband, you know what I mean, to come and serve in the service department under Captain Shapar Napad. You need brothers and sisters to come and, do this service for the Passover. So if you're a married sister, get permission from your husband. If you're an unmarried sister, talk to your camp leader. And if you're a first-time officer of 50 or a trooper, contact Captain Shapar Napash.
That's right.
Now, also check the bulletin board in the back, for different events and stuff. Any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. With that, I mod would be the stand. Do the Lord's Prayer, sir.
Yeah, let's do the Lord's Prayer.
We're done. We turn to face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Quadash. Hayat. Samka. Yahweh. Malakwatka. Lava'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayat. Aisha. Va'aratazah. Kawa. Hayat. Basamaya. Nathanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kawawad now. Kasalak now. Kawawad now. Wala'a. Davaya now. Wanasaya wa.
above, Hawashana, Mayad, Rai, Kaya, Lakab, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, La'awalayam, Aman. And what we just said in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
Sorry. Men of Israel, what it gives the men one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Admajid, Barak,
Yahweh Shimya Wasab Rakatham.
Sorry for the big sisters. Sisters Admajid, your feet should be at a monitor. Your Ahmad Shabbat, which should be your feet at a 45-degree angle, with your right hand covered over your left and your head bowed and covered. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Admajid, Barak,
Yahweh Shabbat Alatham Ba'ashim Yahweh.
Yahweh Clap.
That's all right.